For those of you that are in addiction right now, or you're in a season right now where you're wondering, can God use you? Or have you done too much damage that God can't use you? Well, I'm here to reassure you that you have not done too much damage. God can certainly use you. And He used me, and I didn't even see it coming. Back in 2009 to 2016, I lost 11 family members, including both my parents, went through two failed divorces, and I was an alcoholic for 5 years. I became homeless two different times. And during these times, I felt like I was worthless. I felt like I was nothing. I felt like all I wanted to do was drink. And so I did. And I tried to drink all the pain away. I tried to drink myself to a point where I didn't have to feel anything. And I remember the enemy keeping me in that state of mind to keep me from having a higher vibration because he didn't want me to be able to step into God's calling. So he kept me in an alcoholism because he made me believe that if I numb myself, I didn't have to face or feel the things that were going on in my life. But that's a lie. The truth is, when you sober up, you face everything that you ran from. It's only like putting a band-aid over a deep cut. It doesn't really solve the problem. And eventually you're going to wind up having to face it. And that's the truth. However, I was in a hotel room night after night crying and on my knees begging God to release me from my addiction, begging God to allow me to have a family, allow me to have a second chance. And there was a day where I woke up and God removed me from it. Some things we go through, and God allows us to get to a point where we realize that it can only come from Him. I tried to control my life. I don't know how many times, and I don't know how many times the enemy made me think that I could control my life. Ultimately, I couldn't. And I went through a lot of different things in my life because I was called to minister to different types of people. But I encourage you that if you are going through a season right now where you're facing things in your life and you're not understanding why or how, please understand that God uses us in a way to save other people. And I encourage you that if the enemy is in your head making you feel like you can't make an impact, that you can't make a difference, he's a liar. Pick up the Bible, talk to God. You got to remember, our communication with the Heavenly Father is through prayer. And that prayer saved my life. And because of that, it gave me an opportunity to help bring other people closer to God. It gave me an opportunity to help bring other people to Christ. With that being said, I really hope that this message has found you. I really hope this message helps. And I really hope that you have a beautiful and blessed day.